Welcome back, beautiful Scorpio. Right now you are in the mystical sister energy. Okay, with this energy, I feel that you are turning shadow by using your flame, your power, your energy into a devotion, into resonance is what I'm hearing now. Like where you used to feel like you would sit in this space of unknowing or the shadow of fear or feeling so hopeless is what I'm really getting right now. There's a light that you have ignited because you aligned your heart and your energy with this confidence, with the spark within you, with the strength within you. And so now, with this mystical sister energy, you could be seeing butterflies a lot or around, like, you know, on stickers or posters, or these colors could resonate for you. But now this butterfly represents a transformation that you have ignited using the dark, the shadow. Some of you may have been doing a lot of shadow work here, and you have really given the focus to grow, to ignite this transformation, and it is coming in for you now, Scorpio. Beautiful Scorpio. You also have a vision here today, and it's in these like crystal caverns, and it's very beautiful and very transformational. If you're new to my channel, I work a little bit differently. I not only read the tarot for you, but I also pre-turning on the camera, meditate in your energy until I receive a vision that is meant to reach you at this time, or teach you something, or move you through something, or connect you to something. After I see the vision, it's like in my mind, like it plays out like a little movie in my mind. I will then write it out for you exactly how I heard it, felt it, and moved through it, so that you, Scorpio, and the other signs, I recommend you to check out your sun, moon, and rising on this channel. Receive the vision as you are meant to receive it at this time. These readings are timeless, and if you'd like a personal vision reading with me, just like here on YouTube, the reading will be set up exactly the same format. That is down in the description box below. So at this time, all I ask is for you to clear your heart, your energy, and open your emotions. I'm hearing mostly your emotions, like they really need to be tuned into this vision today. Okay. And after, we will get into a tarot reading. You descend into the mouth of a cavern carved into the side of a jagged mountain. The air thick with the scent of damp stone and minerals. A low hum vibrates through the earth, resonating in your chest and ankles, as if the mountain itself is alive, breathing, watching. Stalactites drip silently, each drop echoing like a distant heartbeat, and the faint glimmer of crystals embedded in the walls casts fractured rainbows across the dark, wet floor. Your steps echo with precision, reverberating off jagged walls, and every movement feels like a test. The cavern narrows in places, forcing you to stoop and twist. Yet every corner holds a new glimmer of beauty, veins of amethyst, shards of quartz, and veins of silver that pulse faintly with an inner light. You sense energy here, raw and powerful, eager to respond to your presence. Ahead, two companions wait, a scholar, eyes bright with curiosity, yet shadowed by fear, and a warrior whose armor reflects the fractured light of the cavern. The deeper we go, the scholar whispers, the more the mountain shows who we truly are. The warrior nods silently, tightening grip on their sword, a protective presence at your side. You inhale, feeling the pulse of courage rise in your chest. The path twists downward, and the cavern opens into a vast hall, the ceiling lost in shadow. Crystals dangle like chandeliers, dripping fragments of energy into the air. The hum intensifies, vibrating through your bones and awakening memories you never realized you carried, moments of doubt, past failures, hidden desires. You feel the cavern probing your spirit, seeking the parts of you that are unresolved, the fears you hide even from yourself. Suddenly, shadows stir among the crystals, forming serpentine shapes with eyes like molten gold. They coil and surge towards you, their hiss a chorus of doubt and intimidation. Instinctively, you raise your hands, and energy flows through your body, responding to your heartbeat. Light arcs through the cavern, reflecting off the crystals, scattering the shadows into motes of harmless energy. Your companions move with you, their own energy merging with yours, creating a symphony of power that resonates with the cavern itself. As you advance, you encounter a subterranean lake, its waters black and still, reflecting the jagged ceiling above like a mirror of another world. You kneel beside it, gazing into the depths. The surface ripples, revealing not just your reflection, but fragments of your past, moments of courage and failure, intertwined. Your heart tightens with grief, yet a soft pulse of understanding radiates through your chest. Every shadow, every fear, every doubt is part of your path, waiting for acknowledgement and transformation. Your companions approach, placing hands over yours, sharing their energy and courage. Together, you send a pulse into the lake. The waters glow, rising in waves of violet and silver, spiraling upward and revealing a hidden passage, a gateway deeper into the mountain. A wind rises from below, carrying whispers of those who once walked this path, guiding you forward, reassuring you that you are not alone. You step into the illuminated passage, the crystals lighting the way like sentinels, the mountain singing with your courage. You feel reborn, not just surviving the cavern, but attuned to its energy, harmonized with its rhythm, aware that the deepest darkness holds the most transformative light. And those who dare to descend emerge stronger, wiser, and more whole. At last, the hall opens to a chamber bathed in pure crystal light. You rise, chest alight, and understand with profound clarity. Adventure is the awakening of the soul. Danger is the teacher of courage, and every shadow embraced is a step toward your truest self. Big energy, okay? You're working with this energy of the scholar and the warrior, where archetypes were parts of you that you are meant to co-create with at this time. Maybe you feel that you've been more heavily leaning into depending on the warrior, so which means maybe you've been very deflective or defensive or dealing with energies like that in your life a lot, or you've been leaning more into the scholar sort of archetype persona here, where maybe you've been seeking a lot of knowledge, collecting a lot of data, listening to a lot of things to help you grow, but Spirit is encouraging you, in order to ignite this light, to transform this part of you, you need to work with both. Okay, you need to know when to defend yourself, when to be protective of yourself, and also be very vulnerable and in a learning and receiving state when you need to be. Okay, Scorpio. And that is going to be the light for you to transform. And again, this energy of like moving through the darkness and the shadow, embracing the shadow and turning it, transmuting it into a strength, into a light to guide you forward at this time, to find strength within the darkest of times, igniting something deep within you. And when the darkness was kind of like slithering and writhing through these caverns, trying to bring you down, tear you down or scare you in some way, you also in the vision transmuted those energies into light. So I'm getting this big energy, this magician energy, where you're using the tools at your disposal, Scorpio, and even ones that you've forgotten about. Like you look in this lake and you confront these pieces, these parts of you in your life that you haven't confronted in a long time or ever. And that is also where you find a light source to guide you into this transformation. And so this vision was very beautiful. And it was just so, like, when I moved through the vision, afterwards, I felt this feeling of euphoria. And I feel that that's where you're going. Like, you've been in these really tight, really, not heavy. Heavy's not the word I'm looking for. Those times you felt heavy. No, this feels more like because you went into the mountain. There's a specific reason why Spirit showed me you inside the mountain and going deeper into the mountain. It's been feeling cold almost at times, like not trapped, but definitely confined. Like you had to go into this space of being very uncomfortable, and now you're more comfortable with what used to make you feel super, super uncomfortable and like constricted in some way. So let's see where your energy is at right now here, Scorpio. Where's your energy? What's your attitude? And where is your heart at right now? Let's get 3 cards. Oh, I kid you not. The Magician. Scorpio, the Magician. Your energy is in the Magician. Yes. I just thank you, universe. Thank you, Spirit. It's just amazing when these moments of synchronicities and confirmation come through. It's like just amazing. Yes, like I said, you are in the Magician energy through and through. You are alchemizing, you are transforming, you are transmuting the darkness into light, into a transformation. You are moving through this, and it's very powerful. This is probably one of the most powerful energetic movements, spiritual movements and transformations of your life that you're going through right now. And I don't know where you are right now in terms of your, okay, this card wanted to come through, your journey. Maybe you are just entering the mountain. Maybe you have been moving through the mountain. Maybe you're in the really tight, twisty, windy parts. Maybe you're looking in the lake. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that now you are in this energy and you are embracing this power within. You are not denying parts of you. You're not denying anything anymore. You're actually moving freely, although you're still struggling. We're going to get into the challenge. There's still something you're struggling with, but you are outgrowing those struggles with the Magician. Okay, the Emperor is in your attitude. You are taking control. You are in charge here, and you know it. You feel it, okay? You feel like the moves that you're making, okay? Everything that you're doing now is because you want to do it. Is because you have planned this out, and you have prepared yourself for this. Everything you've done before has prepared you for this, and now you are completely in charge of where you place your energy, how you move, and why, and also when, I'm hearing. That's great. That's great. So positive. Wheel of Fortune here is in your heart, the energy of your heart space. So I feel like while you are like this energy that is taking charge and you're in control and you're making the moves and you're like comfortable sitting in this Emperor energy, your heart is also like, you are just completely the Magician, because your heart is like, well, whatever happens, happens. And I'm like completely okay with surrendering when I need to surrender. So what I'm seeing here is super, super powerful, Scorpio. This is probably one of the most powerful readings I've had in a long, long time, because you have mastered, literally, you are the Magician. You have mastered how to use the divine masculine to your advantage in order for you to grow and move forward. But you've also mastered detachment. You've also mastered the divine feminine aspect of like, well, cycles are going to close, doors are going to close, but other doors are going to open, and I'm going to trust that I am receiving what I need to receive. And you like know, like your heart knows to just be open and let go of the control. Your heart doesn't seek control, but you are controlling like who and what and where and when gets access to you, or vice versa. Like you give access, you give your energy to certain things, and other things you say no to. And so you've embraced both of these energies, and all these energies, all the tools, you know, the wands, the pentacles, the cups, and the swords. You have transmuted, and you know when to tap into each of these energies when you need to for your benefit, okay? And you also know when to release the control completely and say, okay, well, this is just how it's meant to be at this time, and this is where I'm moving. It's kind of like when you go into this space here, the mountains, the hidden passages, you're like, okay, well, I didn't plan to go here, but like I'm here, so let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to transform, so like, let's go. Beautiful Scorpio, beautiful energy here today. Thank you. Thank you for putting in so much effort and work and being so powerful, just recognizing, because sometimes people have this power, but they don't recognize it. They don't use it, and you are using it. So thank you for, like, you're making a difference, not only within yourself, but to the world. Because when you become this powerful version, this alchemized version of yourself, you become free. And when you break free, others will see that you have broken free, and just energetically, like, you give something beautiful to this world that the world needs more of. So let's see what this challenge is that we were discussing briefly earlier. What is Scorpio's biggest challenge at this time? I heard you might be trying to make something fit that isn't meant to fit still. Seven of Swords, yeah. Seven of Swords, like, I don't know. There's a deceptive energy, like something that you think like could help you in some way. Something you think that, you know, maybe you're leaning a little bit too heavily into this emperor, this masculine, this control, this sort of hanging on tight. Sometimes you're still leaning a little bit too much into this energy, and it's just not meant to fit at this time. Let's get another card for that. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? We're actually going to get one of these cards here. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords here for Scorpio, please? Creatress, uninspired or creative. This could be something that you want to create or have created, or something that I feel like kind of snuck its way into, like, unexpectedly dropped into your lap at one point. This could be specific for someone. And since then, it's really always been around you, but something about it doesn't feel right. Something about it leaves you feeling more uninspired than creative, even though we're going to get another tarot card for this, because this is confusing. Maybe it confuses you, and clarity in your mind creates clarity in your world. So if this is confusing you, it's leaving you feeling like you can't create or connect. Yeah, this piece just doesn't fit with you. The Knight of Pentacles. You need to move through this. You can't just, for some reason, you can't just sever, like cut it out of your life. Spirit is showing me that you need to move through it. You need to work through this so that you can sort of find the inspiration again, or connect with something again that feels like maybe has been stolen from you, taken from you. Maybe you feel like something's been taken from you. Yeah, there's definitely something here you need to move through. I don't know, I don't want to leave you confused. I don't want to leave you more confused, so I hope that makes sense to you, but I'm going to get one more card for you here. Let's draw one of these cards here. Give me one more card here for what this energy is that Scorpio needs to move through and release. You have the number 51. You have the King of Swords. Yeah, it's this very like, I feel that it's a controlling way of thinking or something like that sneaks into your mind that takes hold of you, and that then controls sort of the way you move through things or react. Like, oh yeah, like a reaction is what I'm getting now. Like a manipulation tactic, or a pattern of thinking, and then because you think this way, then it leaves you feeling very blocked off, uninspired, or confused. You also have dates down here, the 14th to the 21st of March. Could be significant to you or not. Just take it if it resonates for you, okay? Okay, thank you. Let's see what the energy is guiding you at this time. Something that you can align your heart with, I'm hearing, to help you through the darkness. The Moon. And Three of Cups. So perhaps your circle of support, your friends, your family, people that you can trust, that when you do move through this unknown, this hidden, these hidden passages, these pathways that open, these new opportunities that come in, you might feel scared. And instead of saying no, Spirit wants you to first ask your community, or turn to people who are like-minded, collaborate with people, or turn to this kind of, you had these two guiding energies. One was the warrior, one was the seeker of knowledge, right? And so this is a case where you would not be the warrior energy, you would lean more into the seeking. Just because it's unknown or hidden to you doesn't mean that it's not right for you. This could be really something that helps you, that guides you, that makes you see something more clearly, or open your heart in a beautiful way. So seek for the connection. You collaborate with your companions, right? The warrior and the seeker of knowledge, and be curious, be playful. Okay, this is a very playful energy, the Three of Cups. It's celebratory. If you feel really heavy, try and pull yourself out of this heaviness by having some fun, finding that joy, that peace, and then it's like things make sense more easily for you because you're not stuck in this very heavy shadow sort of energy all the time. Okay, so if this is you, this is some great advice for you from Spirit at this time. And this doesn't have to be with people, the Three of Cups. It can just be this, like, I don't know, just watch like a kids movie. Like, I love, like, when I'm feeling down, I love watching like Disney movies. Like, it just feels so lighthearted, so free-spirited, like it just opens your heart in a way like it used to when you were a child. So they could be anything for you, okay? Just surround yourself with this playful, celebratory, joyous energy, and it often will help you clarify things when things feel confusing or unknown or hidden, okay? Don't just say no. Remember to collaborate with all the energies within you, really, not just the warrior and the seeker, but every aspect of yourself, as the magician does, right? So don't forget that. Don't forget who you are at this time, okay? Very powerful. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it at that today. If you're interested in a personal vision with me, I would love that. It's in the description box below. Thank you guys so much, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time.